everyone. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was organized and then at 6:50, 6:45, I decided to change menus because first I was doing Wine Wednesday and realized it's Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. And then I decided to switch out and save my tequila drink for Tuesday. So now I'm all, happy fall, y'all. I'm all over the place, but look, I've got stuff cooking. We're all ready, so why don't we just start? I think I'm on, I hope I'm on, but we'll just start and see if anybody joins us tonight. It's very hot in here because I actually have dinner cooking in the stove, in the oven behind me, but let's get started. Because my water is boiling and my onions are burning, I melted 2 tablespoons of butter into a pan, and now my onions are a little bit burning, but that's okay. I did that because we're just having a quick little fall snack. We're having some pierogis. Hi, Eileen. So either I get Mrs. T's pierogis or I get puppies, whatever's in the supermarket and I'm passing by and catches my eyes. It's a quick little snack for dinner if you're not hungry or for an appetizer. So I took 1 small onion and 2 tablespoons of butter in my frying pan, and I sauteed that up, and now I'm going to add, because butter makes everything better, now I'm going to add 2 more tablespoons of butter, and I'll get that ready. And then when the pierogis are done, we'll just put them in that pan and fry them up. So there's lots of different pierogis you can buy if you can get to a Polish provision store, a deli, and get fresh pierogis. That would be great. If you can make them, even better. We were going to make them for Easter and we never did. I bought all the ingredients. So we're gonna put these into boiling water for 3 to 4 minutes. As soon as they start floating around, just like ravioli. And then I'm gonna put them in the pan with the butter and the, I'm gonna actually take it off the heat because again, it's burning. All right, now, are these as good as your homemade? No. Are these as good as a deli? No, but it's Thursday night and you realize you don't really know what to have. So, or people walk in the door. It's a really, really cute, it's a really cute little appetizer that you might not think of. If you do go to a Russian or Polish deli and you have one by you, they do make smaller ones and you can add them. They're sometimes with pork filling. You can add them to your own soup or you can just fry them up. Once again, just gotta make sure if they have a meat filling that they're cooked all the way through. The other pierogis, we do potato and cheese. You can do just cheese pierogis. You can do mushroom. You can do cabbage. So it's a really good thing to try. Every ethnicity has their own wrapped dough treat. So in Polish, I'm Polish, we have pierogis. Italians have their raviolis. The Chinese have their dumplings. The Mexicans have their, oh God, empanadas? I don't know. I can't think anymore. All right, so boiling them. You don't need to add water. Let's get started on our full drink of the day. So I was in Sam's Club today and I saw Hard Ciders. Not a hard cider aficionado, but I thought, well, for the price at Sam's Club, they're 100 calories, so everybody's onto the seltzers, so why don't we try the hard ciders? So there's tons, a plethora, if you will, of recipes online to make hard ciders. So with the original is usually just a plain apple flavor. You would want probably a green or red apple for garnish slice. And I'm not gonna make all the drinks because I'm not drinking 3 cocktails tonight. It's Thursday, I'm thirsty, but I'm not that thirsty. So the original hard cider, you would take 2 ounces of gin. You would take, half an ounce of fresh lemon juice if you have it. If not, let's see, I don't really like the lemon in the little thing, so try to use fresh lemon juice. And then 4 ounces of your cider. Some people like to use bourbon or whiskey. That's excellent. If you use bourbon or whiskey, you can use bitters, 2 to 3 drops of bitters, or you can do, you can add a little honey if you're using bourbon. It's almost like a bee's knees then. And same thing with the gin and bourbon. Gin and lemon and honey is the bee's knees. I had one this week. It was delicious. So lots of good ones for the original hard apple cider sangria. Love that. I can't wait to make that this fall. All right, now we get on to the one I want to try too. This is a rosé apple cider. So a rosy apple cider. So why don't we start that one? Because there's tons, like I said, gin, whiskey, bourbon. You can do with the regular apple cider. Here I digress. You can make a type of Moscow Mule. You can get ginger beer with the cider, and that's really great. All right, so my pierogis, actually, they look done. So I'm going to transfer the pan, and I'm not even draining them. Just have a slotted spoon. Put them in there. I'm also not a candle person, but I found believe it or not, a pumpkin rum candle. All right, so I'm gonna let them cook in there for a minute, and then I'm gonna mix them up with the onions even more. Hi, Robin. Hi, Paul. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Meg. I think I said hi to Meg already. So let's start with our rosy apple. We're gonna take my favorite tequila, and we're gonna do a 1 ounce of tequila into, cocktail shaker filled with ice. Look, I already prepared that. So I have one thing done, but I wanna make sure I don't put too much. So I'm using my smaller measuring, not my 2 ounce one, because then I tend to have a heavy hand. All right, so we have 1 ounce of tequila and Blanco. I wouldn't use Reposada or Añejo, just Blanco silver white tequila. And then we need our simple syrup. Where's my simple syrup? Hold on. I knew I left something out. Talk amongst yourselves. Where is my simple syrup? Well, I don't know where my simple syrup is, so I'm going to use my agave. Anything is interchangeable. Simple syrup, if you don't have that, you can actually use mint syrup, simple syrup for the cider. You can use honey simple syrup for the cider. Can't find mine. I don't feel like going to look in my other fridge, so I'm just going to do a 1/2 ounce of agave. Agave goes well with tequila, as we know. And now I'm going to get that lemon. I'm going to do a squeeze of lemon. Just a squeeze, not a 1/2 ounce even, just a squeeze. Gonna flip my pierogis. Yeah, we got a lot going on here, gals and guys. Need something to take our mind off of the crazy world we're in. So let's have some cider and potatoes, starch and carbs. So cold weather kicks in. All right, so I flip them. They're nice and brown. The trick to great pierogis, whether they're store-bought from the freezer or a Polish deli or making them yourself, is lots of butter and lots of onions. Makes everything better. Okay, so now once your tequila and your simple syrup is in here, I added a dash of lemon. I'm gonna shake that up. About 30 seconds. I'll put some ice in a glass. Alrighty. And we're gonna pour that in halfway. And then we're gonna open our cider. Oh, it's so pretty. And if you'd like to add a splash of club, if you don't even want it that strong. Oh, my hands are sticky. Well, I won't do it. And, oh wait, bitters. Got to have, I'm gonna turn the heat off on this because I'm talking and I'll forget. Dash of bitters. All right, there we go. Top it with a little club. And then just lightly mix, because now you want to get your bitters and your club and your cider mixed up. All right, cheers. It's a very pretty cocktail, and the bitters help cut the sweetness of the cider and the agave. Tastes like a crisp fall afternoon. I think you'll like it. If you don't have the bitters, like I always say, I recommend everybody start off with a regular Angostura aromatic bitters. Aromatic bitters. They make the drink, they just give it another cute little taste. Oh boy, I like that one. I'm adding a little bit more cider because I really want to taste the cider. I've never had rosy apple cider. So of course, a pink lady apple, so many apples, red delicious. Apple slice would be perfect for that. I just don't have any. What are you gonna do? For the bourbon one, when you do that, you could actually rim it with honey and then cinnamon, you know, dashes of cinnamon. That would be adorable. Okay, I'm gonna drink that one, but I'll make another one. Hi, Caroline. Shout out to Caroline. Oh, shout out to my husband. It was his birthday last week. That's why I didn't get to do this little show because, you know, one day I was shopping because I had nothing to get him. Next day we were out to dinner. So shout out to Tom and shout out to my niece, his niece Christina and Brian. They got engaged and they had their engagement party Sunday. So want to mention them. All right, and next, let me pour the rest of this out. All right. Next, we're gonna do a pear secco. So the third flavor of apple cider that is in this 100-calorie can is a pear secco. So of course my mind was like, yay, I have pear vodka and I have nothing to do with it. Well, besides drink it and appletinis, but I think if you get a 12-pack, I think a perfect fall party around the fire pit, get a 12-pack of these apple ciders, the variety pack, and have 3 different kind of cocktails for your friends, and they can choose, and you just put a little recipe card out. Yes, I know, Robin, but I'm saving that for a different show. So here we will make the pear secco sipper. So we're gonna do the same thing we did with the other one with the tequila, but we're gonna start out with 1 ounce of pear vodka in a cocktail shaker with ice. And we are gonna do our simple syrup. Again, sorry, it's in the other fridge. I'm gonna do half an ounce of simple syrup. And for this one, we do need lime juice, 1 ounce. So that's gonna go in my presser. Okay. So 1 ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of simple syrup or agave, and 1 ounce of pear vodka. And we're gonna take that and we're gonna shake that up. Give it a hard shake. All right, then you're gonna take your glass and you're gonna pour that out. Now, if you wanted to not pour it over ice, you could pour it, you could half the vodka, half ounce, and then you could use it as like a martini and top it off with this. Okay, now 5 ounces of the pear vodka, and this is 8.5, so half the can will fit. And garnish it with a green pear, and cheers. Delicious. I like it better than an appletini. Robin, you're gonna have to go get some apple cider now. Everybody loves a good pear. Okay, now let's plate up our pierogis. Again, don't mind me that I burnt mine. You know, what are you gonna do? I was making salmon and asparagus for dinner. Now we like applesauce and sour cream with our pierogis. Oh no, this is what I wanted to serve. That's our potato pancakes. Usually we do sour cream with our pierogis. And I have this amazing sour cream scallion dip already made up, so I thought, perfect. So you have your pear secco cocktail, and you have your pierogis with your dill scallion dip. I'll put that recipe online. It's fall season, so now I have a lot more ideas. I wasn't really doing the show because I couldn't think of things. All the time I was running out of ideas. Now it's fall, so we can get started. Hope to see you soon. Again, I love this. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much. Using the cider is almost like using a flavored alcohol seltzer. And the ciders are gluten-free, and I know one person who's celiac that can have the cider. I don't know if that's true, I'm not a doctor, but yes, my sister is typing that Allie and Nick got engaged. Yes, shout out to my niece. I was gonna separate them and say them on different nights, but we have 2 nieces and they're both engaged. So one niece on each family is engaged, so we have a lot to look forward to. So I'll say ching ching to them, and happy fall, y'all. And we will see you soon. Thanks.